Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, wherever you are, in different continents. May allow me to release a blessing full of life to the heart of man. In North America, I live good. South America, I live good. Africa, I live good. Australia, I live good. Asia, I live good. And Europe, I live good. This is Pastor John, a teacher and a preacher of both divine and the secular discipline. It is my privilege to come here on podcast and just to whisper to somebody's heart tonight. It depends to where God has located you to be at this particular juncture. So my privilege tonight is to share just one point. What happens if you discover that in your spirit there is a war, and in your emotions there is a war? So, spiritually troubled and emotionally troubled, what do you do? What do you do in such a scenario? I understand most people don't understand their beliefs and don't understand their practices, and therefore it becomes a complex to deal with stress, because our beliefs and the practices are choices that we do make in everyday life. But stress is beyond. No man can make such a choice of being stressed or stressed. Now, what do you do to conquer? What do you do to win? What do you do to gain victory over spiritual trouble and emotional troubles? Point number one: self-awareness. Self-awareness, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, self-awareness is one of the most powerful elements that every person needs to know. And after knowing it, you make an additional step to understand it. Why is it important to be aware of yourselves? You know, Moses asked God a question because of God's instructions, and he asked God, "Who are you?" God said, "I am whom I am." I wanna copy the question and paste on this platform. I know I have more than 1,000 friends on my Facebook page. Let me impose the same question: who are you? I have privileged enough to engage with different people, learned, unlearned, educated, uneducated, and trust me, a good number of them, they are struggling to answer the same query: who are you? Most say I'm a man, others say I'm a woman, others say I'm a girl, others say I'm a boy. Good answers. How do you know that you're a man? How do you know that you're a woman? Some will say, I know what I'm talking about. I know who I am. People say so. What I do speaks on my behalf. I don't need to explain whom I am. I know whom I am. Well, well, if you know who you are, beautiful, together. My question, why are you spiritually troubled? And why are you emotionally troubled? How do you stand and conquer spiritual attack and emotional attacks? Point number one, self-awareness. Self-awareness is a fundamental, is the primary key point to face all spiritual challenges and emotional challenges. Why? Because you will discover your internal strengths. Knowing yourself, it gives you an opportunity to know and understand your internal strengths. Now, what is your internal strengths? If you know yourselves, what is your internal strengths? What are the benefits of knowing your internal strengths? It helps you to conquer all inner voices. You know, our heart is a center of goods and evil. Is a center of goods and bads. You know, goods are God's project. Bads are God's project. And people will say, no, man, we do good. We do evil. Yes, you are just a participant of God's project. Good things are made by God. Bad things is also made by God to measure the qualified individuals for kingdom inheritance purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, the beautiful thing of understanding your internal strengths, it enables you to stand up and conquer every kind of internal voice in your heart, and make sure that you gain the power, the intrinsic power to overcome every unnecessary voice within your heart. That is self-conquer. Then, number two in self-awareness is external awareness. Oh, knowing yourself, it helps you to understand and examine every external attack. How? By examining every external attack through ideas, through the influence, through anything. Then when you examine them, it provides you an opportunity to know how to relate with others, to know how to harmonize yourself with others, to know how to live in a peace with others, to know how to create a healthy relationship with others. All comes back to know yourself. Self-awareness is so fundamental to master for you to make it in life. I will be with you in the next video. God bless you.